to get a blocker. 2 Targnars, interesting. Wait! Oh no. Oh wait, it's free, right. 5, yeah, that's enough. Kick it to the face. Oh my god. That's exact unless they have some way of gaining life or counter. Ooh, yeah. Ugh. That was, Hello, what's up, what's going on? My name's Kyle. Thank you for stopping by to check out my video here on my channel, Arena Hacks. You know, I got a great section for beginners if you're new to MTG Arena, so go check that out. Other than that, for the rest of you, I've got a really cool deck today. Back into my main account here. I've been doing a lot of beginner stuff lately. So I'm back into my main account, and as Werebards, I've decided on a new name for that. For this deck, Werewolves. Bard Werewolves. Mainly because I'm focusing on Bard class in this deck. Didn't do one when Adventures in the Forgotten Realms was a new set, and this was a brand new card. A lot of the same elements you might have seen from that older style deck. Magda, Jaspera Sentinel, the tap down Magda, even a Sika. I saw a lot of people running a Sika in those decks with Bard class. But I'm doing a Targnar, another great one. Level 2 Bard class makes Targnar free. So that's pretty cool, yeah. Another common one. I don't remember if people were running Maskwood Nexuses. With this deck, I started finding it's like the games I win are the games that I get Maskwood Nexus and or Bard class on the field early and make good use of them, right? Maskwood Nexus goes great because it makes... We don't actually have a lot of werewolves and wolves in this deck. When you go through and look at them, like no wolves, no wolves, no wolves, no, 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 no. Yes, she can become a wolf and she makes wolves, not a wolf, not a wolf, right? We have like almost no wolves or werewolves in this deck, but we are big on legendary creatures, and the Maskwood Nexus helps for that. Another thing here is Magda. Everybody knows Magda and Maskwood Nexus goes together really well. And Magda, all we really use Magda in here for is mana ramp. I was going to go with 4 Sentinels for ramp, but I went with Magda instead because she's legendary and she goes with Bard class really well. A 1 mana 3/2 on level 2 Bard class. Thank you. And whenever she taps, we get treasures. And when you have Maskwood Nexus, whenever anybody taps, you get treasures. So it's really just freaking awesome that way. It also works with Tovolar because it makes them all werewolves. Right? So whenever a wolf or werewolf does combat damage to a player, draw a card. So we're getting card draw from that. And same with Toski. 3 copies of Toski. Toski's awesome. Legendary. Costs, with a level 2 Bard class, he costs 3 colorless mana. And that's it. Can't be countered whenever any creature. So if we don't have Maskwood Nexus, we want to be playing our Toski if possible. He does still cost more mana than Tovolar. And Bard class only reduces his 1 green because it only reduced colored costs. So if he had red in his cost, he would then be reduced to 2. But he still costs 3 with a level 2 Bard class, and Tovolar only costs 1 with a level 2 Bard class. That's the main reason, because of Arlinn and Tovolar being 1 mana or 2 mana colorless when we have a level 2 Bard class. That is really sick, and that's what this deck is kind of about. We're using his ability on the night side whenever we can gain advantage from that, plus X plus 0. Again, when we have the Maskwood Nexus, we can target any creature we want with that. Because if you read that there, target wolf or werewolf you control gets plus X plus 0 and gains trample until end of turn. So yeah, we can't do that if we don't have Maskwood Nexus or we don't have any other wolves or werewolves. But it's kind of surprising how it can kind of hold its own. We got Tovolar, we got some other creatures on the battlefield. We're dealing with our opponents, and then we find our Maskwood Nexus, and then we just explode. We're starting to draw cards like crazy with Tovolar and Toski. We're almost decking ourselves. I don't actually think I came that close to decking myself with this, but I was testing it in the play queue the other day, and I was up against a mill deck, and yeah, I was drawing a lot of cards. They were milling us. Wow, I think I was down to 15 cards in my deck at the end of the game, but yeah, I still ended up winning, and it was pretty cool. So yeah, I don't know what else to say. A Sika, again, you reduce one of those green costs when you have a level 2 Bard class. And she comes out as a 2/5, gives all of our legendary creatures vigilance. That's our big thing in here is legendary creatures. we only have 2 Jaspera Sentinels. Those are our only non-legendary creatures. Everything else is legendary except for the creature tokens that Arlinn can create. Those are non-legendary wolf tokens. So other than those wolf tokens and Jaspera Sentinel, everything is legendary, which means everything gets vigilance, because other legendary creatures you control have vigilance. Asika has vigilance as well, so everybody has vigilance except for Jaspera and the wolf tokens. And they all have tap to add 1 mana of any color, so we can attack post-combat or during combat, attack, get some card draw from our creatures getting damage in from Toski, Tovolar, and then we can tap our creatures post-combat to play those spells if we have all our lands tapped out or not. So it's like we have lots of ways of squeezing extra mana out of tapping our creatures, tapping down Magda and getting treasures from that, having Magda with Maskwood Nexus, and stuff like that. And things can get really pretty crazy in this deck, which is why I love all this card draw that we have hooked into it. The only thing I'm not too sure about is maybe drop a one Snakeskin Veil for more burn spells. Maybe even drop Jaspera Sentinel. I find I rarely ever use it, and go more burn spells. Roil Eruption, maybe even play with fire. Maybe you can get the Scry if your opponent's not running a lot of creatures. You can shoot them in face with play with fire and get a Scry out of that, which makes your card draw a little more powerful when you're scrying a bit. Something like that, but I'm going to show you this version of the deck today. That's just some of the things I've noticed. We'll see what you guys think of the gameplay. And speaking of that, let's get to the game. First, actually, let's go check some stats on the deck before we get to the gameplay. So 21 red, 24 green, pretty even split there. 2.7 average mana. I know this is more of a Gruul, it's kind of beat down-ish, yet we have way more non-creatures than creatures, although we do have 4 Arlins, and she does either create creatures or become a creature herself. So 4 of these you could swap over and say, right, there's 20 creatures to 16 non-creatures, or there's just 20 and 20, right? You could maybe say it's even just because of Arlinn. So those are the stats on the deck. Well, let's go check out some gameplay. Been having such an insanely terrible run with this deck. It's all shuffling. It's like, oh look, good hand. Yeah, well, how am I going to lose this one with such a great starting hand? Like every single game. Two black for the equip cost. What kind of deck is this guy running? Rilla Sarsi. Yeah, let's just, nothing for us to fry with that, so. Unfortunately, it's not a werewolf, so we won't get to draw cards if we play this guy first. So they could create a pest token. They have to discard a card to do it. So I don't know why they would do it. So I'm like, why is it waiting? They're tapped out. What is it? Wait, but yeah, they can do this first ability on the Cauldron here. It looks like they're setting up for some kind of combo. Cauldron, single graveyard. 2 basic land reveal and put into your hand. I was gonna say, so what did we get here? Forced, and so they're all Golgari colors so far. I'm a little confused. What are they setting up for here? They're clearly running some kind of combo by the looks of it. Oh man, we can Bard class level it up, and then have no mana left for anything else, or we can play one of these other guys here. You know what? Let's do it. That way, when we play Toski, it'll come in with a +1/+1 counter. Or do we hold up our burn spells for now? Maybe we do that. Just for now. Let's play that out. Let's attack now. I guess what could they... I guess they could, if they want to discard a land, they could create a blocker with a pest token and we can try it. But that's not the case. Let's get some card draw. Already played a land this turn, I guess. Level this up so that next turn we can play some cheap Toskis and Arlins. And, oh, as long as our Bard class stays on the field, we've got cheap Legendary, which is most of our creatures in our deck. 1 mana Magda, 2 mana Arlins, 3 mana Toskis. Oh baby. Untap land or tap? So they actually did discard this time and create a pest, didn't they? Looks like they did. Maskwood Nexus would be nice. We're on nighttime now. Do we go Arlinn? And just have that crazy beat down? Let's get this tap land out of the way right now. And... ooh, tough call. Toski. Oh, maybe I shouldn't. I don't know. Okay, let's just attack with Tovolar. Oh, we have to tap Toski to get the mana for this. Which I'd really rather not. Let's do it. Yeah. I should have probably did it pre-combat with Roil Eruption. Just that we could hold our instant speed spell. And their Cauldron's tapped, so they can't make an instant speed blocker. I was gonna say they could have flash and stuff. So we get 2 card draw off of that because of Toski and Tovolar. We don't need another Bard class, but I'm not gonna cry about it too much because a backup is always good. Well, that sucks. Good thing Toski's indestructible. Go Toski. Alright, well let's just hammer in with Toski. They could create their instant speed blocker. Yes. And we'll instant speed try it. Zap. They gain their life. And they take a hit for 2, and we get our card draw still. Haha! And then what? That's a good question. Get Arlinn on the field, and it's daytime, so we can get wolves, which is kind of nice. Me and my pack? Nice to have with Toski. Extra creatures. Luck. And they haven't been playing much creature. I don't know what they're building towards. Oh, come on. So there goes Arlinn. I was not fierce enough. Wah. But we're getting lots of damage in now and lots of card draw. So yeah. How much does this cost kicked? 5, 6, 7. So yeah, with an untapped land like that, that's enough to do. How much damage is this kicked? I almost never kick it. What is it? 5 damage when it's kicked. So that should be enough to win. 5 plus the 6 damage here. Unless they have... oh, they can get another blocker, and I can't instant speed zap it. Oh, I could have played Tovolar first, and then for 1 mana, and then used his ability to give someone trample. Yeah, that would have worked too. I forgot to account for their stupid little blocker. Stupid little blocker. Alright, let's throw these aside. Let's get Tovolar out there, and let's get a second Bard class. Oh, I should have played Bard class first. Tovolar would have been a 5/5 right now. Oh, that was dumb. Holy misplays. But they're at 7 health. They can only create 1 blocker per turn with the Cauldron. They're top decking. I hate you, man. I hate you. I think we're okay, though. Yeah, we can't give trample this time. They don't have a card to discard to get a blocker. 2 Targ Nars. Interesting. Wait! Oh, no. Oh, wait, it's free. Right. 5. Yeah, that's enough. Kick it to the face. Oh my god. That's Xyzes unless they have some way of gaining life or counter. Ooh, yeah. Urgh. That was It wasn't that frustrating, this guy. I don't know. He had a weird deck. I feel like it was the other games that were really frustrating. 3 or 4 games in a row, I can't remember. Really bad. Bard class would be really nice with this, although we do have Tovolar and Nexus, which is actually not bad either. Second turn play, we don't have a Sika on board because we don't have a second green source, which is kind of not nice. Okay, let's get something other than the Maskwood Nexus for the next couple cards, please. Maybe another forest or various other types of green sources. The nice black and white full art lands, and they kill our guy right away. What a jerk. Well, Bard class helps. When we get level 2 Bard class, we can actually then, we don't need a second green for a Sika. And I don't know if I go Sika first or Tovolar first. That's a tough call. They could just fry it again with a... They need to do a lot of damage. She'll be a 2/5. No, wait. We won't be able to cast her. Yeah, if we level this up, right? We'll only be able to cast her next turn. So let's give Tovolar a try. And hope they don't have another Rebuke. Because, yeah, they need to do 4 damage to kill it. A lot of burn spells are 3 or less. As you've seen, there are 4 and greater. There are some. Oh. And we get our second green source now. Hello, things are coming through. Let's play a Sika first. That gives our legendaries vigilance. So unless they have a counter spell, which I guess they maybe could. So then we attack in with our now vigilant Tovolar. Get card draw from his own ability. 5 damage, nice too. That's 25% of their health total. Ping. Down. And then we play Maskwood using our Tovolar, tapping our Tovolar for mana because of a Sika. Ooh, I forgot about that. Our legendaries are also mana dorks now too. And they have vigilance, so they attack first and then give us mana. Ooh, double spell. I didn't keep track of that. So Tovolar goes back a wee bit weaker. Now they get that, which is not very nice at all. 2 mana from that Trevor. Oh, and you're not doing anything with it. Cool. It's daytime, so we get the front side of Arlinn. Do we just attack in? We don't have anything with haste. I don't think we can get more damage if we play anything else. So let's just attack in with what we got. Oh no, we're not on the right side. We don't have that ability open because we're not on his wolf side. It's only his wolf side that has that ability. Ah, right. But we do have Nexus. Something with reach would be nice. Nothing with reach. Oh, yeah, this costs no mana. Whoops. Well, let's use these guys for mana. Red. Because then we get treasures. Green. From Magda. And then a free Targ. That's a 5/4. Arlinn too? Oh, we could. I don't know if we should. Let's hold off. These are all legendary and they all have vigilance with the Sika. Wow. When things line up in this deck, this is a game I've been looking to have. They can still attack in with Goldspan, and we can't do anything about it. So they could start playing Alrunn's Epiphanies anytime soon. And it doesn't really matter because we have no Vigilance, so... Or not Vigilance, Reach. Or Flying. We have Reach in the deck. Yeah, of course. And then they're going to copy Alrunn's Epiphanies because they have all the mana. And we don't have any of our burn spells to kill the dragon. Did we get a single burn? This is what I mean. Do I need to increase them? Like, God. I was just losing my mind the other day. Nothing wrong with HDG. He's great. But I just saw him in his mono green deck. And he's got 6 removal. And I'm just shaking my head like, how do you win with such a low amount of removal? And here I am, same amount of removal. And I'm just constantly complaining that I never have enough. You didn't need to manually do all that. Why are you doing this during... You can't... Isn't Alrunn's Epiphany a sorcery? Yeah, now all that mana's gone. I don't understand. What did they just do? They sacked all these treasures and didn't use the mana for anything. They have this thing on this... You know, they're copying their next spell and they only have 3 red now. I'm not sure what they just did there. I was complaining about my bad luck with the shuffler. And there, yeah, because that was game for them. But Alrunn's Epiphany, I'm pretty sure, is a sorcery, is it not? So when they needed to keep the treasures until their second main phase, and then cast, like, get a double copy of Alrunn's Epiphany. But that should have been their game again, because we got ripped off. But we got lucky again because of their mistake. Yeah, I don't know what they did there. Yeah. Hey, look, 2 burn spells in our opening hand. What is going on? What the heck? I swear I did not increase the burn spells. I promise. Another land would be really swell, deck. Come on, there's enough of them in there. Come on. Thanks. So we level this up anyways because this becomes free. And now they equip this with a small of the Skyclaves because my opponents have been, every single one of them, having perfect everything. Of course, they don't miss their 3rd land. Like, yeah, and there comes, oh, okay, it's not a maul. They can still equip it right away, though. And that's what, 3 first strike, yeah, double strike, which is enough to kill our Targ, or 6 damage to face. Like, wow. Thank you. Ooh, we can go Toski. Toski's a decent blocker if they don't get trample on it. And we still get card draw for Targ, whereas Tovolar won't get us Targ, You know what I was trying to say. Tigger, Targer, Tovolar, Targnar, Flovalar, Tarvafar. Oh, God. Don't do that. Yeah, attack me. Do it. Do it! Yeah, you know. You know. Second green, 2 red, 2 green. Oh, baby, baby. Here, let's fry this guy. He's pumping him up a little bit. It's cool. Then we go attack with Toski. They block. Their guy dies because Toski's indestructible and can survive their first strike. And then their second strike as well. Let's end the turn. This is instant speed. Ooh, I didn't even realize we drew that. That's really good because it goes with Tovolar. Really nice. That's kind of why I held off on playing him because I'm like, we get card draw with Targnar. I don't like you playing that. shoot that down. He gets to turn that into a creature. Let's see if they do, because they still have this guy goes good with equipment, right? Okay, now we need another burn spell, though. Yeah. Alrighty then. So now what do we do? That's a good question. Huh. Maybe we get the Nexus down. Ugh. Just because if we get Nexus down, or maybe we hold off. Go with Toski just because we have to. End turn, because Targnar has the ability to double his power and toughness, so that would make him a 6/6 until end of turn. So as long as this guy's power doesn't get higher than 6, that's pretty bad actually. And they can actually equip it because this, whatever this guy's name is, Brunner, he can equip 1 equipment per turn for free. So that's going to give him +1/+1. So is he getting trampled? No, he's getting life gain, which sucks. So we can still chump block with Targnar and kill him. He's going to gain a lot of life, though, which really, really sucks. So we go next. Block. Yeah. What do they have? They have something instant speed? What do you have? Don't have the every perfect answer, please. Stop it! So is that going to become a creature now yet? Now they make it a creature. Okay. And they still have the 2 mana to equip, too. Oh my god. Oh, this is hard. We can actually give Toski Vigilance, though. That would be really nice. And then we hold up Snakeskin Veil. I really want to get Nexus down, but we're just not getting enough mana. Sika could help with that too. So attack with Toski once again because we have to. Get our card draw. Hopefully it's a land, because I figured they wouldn't block. Oh, hopefully it's a burn spell so we can fry. No, we don't have the mana to fry it because it's got that ward. Reach would be nice though. So we can tap Toski for mana now because of a Sika, so we have 3 available. Do we use all 3 of it though? Maybe we just go with another Bard class. And then we can still tap Toski for a Snakeskin Veil for mana. And then we, yeah, Snakeskin Veil. I don't like them gaining life and getting in on us with this, so we need to deal with that somehow. Take it down, get some reach. I don't know. Put more pressure on them so that they need to block instead of attack, which is hard to do when they have life gain. Oh wow, well it doesn't really give double life gain. They're doing it for card draw. Oh, that's bad. 'Cause yeah, we can't block their flying, so... I'm just auto-passing. Oh, we still need to pass every time they do something. Is that double strike? No. So it's just 5 damage still, but... That's a lot. That's a little late. That is way freaking late. Thanks, game. Now we can't shoot it down because 3 damage is not enough. Oh my god. And then just because we have to attack with Toski. Alright. Here's how we roll. Here's how we roll. Toski goes in. He has to. Guy takes block, gains his freaking life. So what? What is it? Ward 1? Ward 1. So we pay 3 mana for this on this guy. Yes, get rid of him. Pay the ward cost because we can. Away we go. Get rid of their last creature. Thank you. And sure, let's just level this up. Why not? Make legendaries cost even that much less. And we can still tap a Sika for mana for Snakeskin. I still would like to get my Maskwood Nexus on the field. However, we need mana for that. The heck, I feel something on the back. Some weird little thing on the back, or a little tickle on the back of my head or something. What's this? The search your light aura and or equipment. So they're getting both probably, equipment and an aura. Ugh. So I turn the auto pass on for the turn because again, the game will let us respond with Snakeskin Veil. Finally we get mana. Oh, this is cool now. So now we can go Maskwood Nexus, and because of that mana, we can actually, because we were tapping everything out and then holding one creature up for Snakeskin Veil. So now, oh my god, that's 4 cards? I did not realize what kind of card draw we were just about to get. That's nutty. Nutso. Yeah, end turn, hold up all our 2 creatures for mana for our Snakeskin Veils, which we have a lot of now. I think that's every one. I think I only have 3 in this deck. Assistant, are you working? Looks like working, yeah. Where is... No card class. Where is... What am I even looking? Snakeskin Veil. Oh, I don't need... Yeah. There is no Snakeskin Veil, which means we have all of them. Yeah. Okay. I was right. We have all of our Snakeskin Veils. Hopefully opponent doesn't have too much more aggression or life gain. Oh my god. Yeah, that's not aggression or life gain. And what's with all the flying and our lack of dealing with flying? I do have, not a lot, but I have at least a few. We've been drawing a lot of cards, right? Where's all my reach? I have reach in here. There it is. Yeah, I'm saying, I'm hitting the spacebar. Why isn't that going? There we go. I was like, why is it not working? Yeah, no, submit 0. Oh my god. This is not good. Yeah, because they've got lethal in air. We've got nowhere near lethal on ground. That's just game because, yeah, the deck is stacked. It's like nothing I do ever matters. Like, from like that, like I don't know how many games. Like, nothing I do matters. Nothing I do matters. Everything is meaningless. Okay, maybe do this, and we need 2 on a Sika, and then we need 2 on Toski, which will tap at least 2 of our creatures, because they can all be tapped for mana. Keeps the Sika untapped? No, it keeps Toski untapped. Why would I want that untapped? Well, I don't know if it really matters. Let's tap you for what? I don't know, red. Let's tap you for green. And then auto pay the rest. And then go. So at least they don't have lethal next turn. I was about to say, I still need perfect card draw. And that is not perfect card draw. How many? 2 cards. Get rid of you. I think we could use another green, so I'll get rid of you. But we are on... No, wait, they have the thing here. And I just highlighted it too, so they would have seen that. As soon as they cast that Angel Fire, it's over. How much boost does it get? It's enough, isn't it? 2 counters. Oh no, it becomes a 6/6, so it won't kill us. Okay. Angel Fire, whatever it's called. Ignition is not quite that powerful, but that's 4 mana, plus 2 to equip this. Which is +1/+1, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, still not enough. They're probably doing the same thing we are, counting their damage to see if they can get lethal. Either way, though, like, I don't know what... Okay, I saw at least 50% of my burn spells in the deck. 35 cards remaining, so yeah. 1 more Eruption, 2 more of these. Basically. So basically, yeah, they're going to gain more life, and... we need the exact right thing to kill them. Like, one of our burn spells. Almost doesn't even matter which one. Actually, kind of does matter. No, Roil Eruption we can kick? No, we can't. Yes, we can. Right, of course. They just have it all anyways. But why, yeah, like, what I didn't... Was I saying that earlier this game? I don't know. Alright. How about I get a perfect stack deck this time? Game? Yeah? I get the stacked, unfair run. Just slaughter my opponent. Nothing they do matters. Yeah? My turn for that? Huh? Nope. Alright, only if it's red. Yeah, it gets tapped. Red, it loses all abilities. Shannon doesn't untap during skill. Okay. Let's throw a Sika down, just for some legendary mana dorks. Which we can untap Targnar, so that sucks. Draw a card, then discard a card. And they discarded something with Flare Disturb. Not Flashback. Disturb. Do we fry this guy and attack with Sika? Well, if we're doing that, I'd like to get some card draw out of it, but then we can't kill their dude with the Roil Eruption. Maybe we just play out a Sentinel and a Magda. And they just call her good there, I guess. So I'd like to Roil Erupt pre-combat. So how does this thing work? It's a 3/1 that can only block flying. It's like I want to play Toski and then attack with my Vigilant Legendary guys. I also want to use this. Man, they have so much stuff. Man, they have too much stuff and I don't have enough burn spells. Man. Alright, well let's go with red, and we're going to tap down Magda. And then we'll play a Toski from that. So that now we have a treasure that we can use to throw this down. Hit that, I guess, so they don't attack us in the air. I hope that was the right way to play that. Don't know. We didn't need the... Oh, we tapped us. I didn't realize the auto tapper. Okay. Whoops. I was thinking to sack the treasure. I forgot we still had a Sika that we could tap for mana. You know what? I didn't even need to tap Jaspera Sentinel. I just realized now Magda could have just tapped herself because of the Sika's ability on Magda, right? I wish we had more burn spells. That'd be nice. So we don't attack with Magda. Yes, like that. Or not a Sika. We don't attack with a Sika. Let's go Sentinel too. Just to try to get card draw if they don't block it. And if they do block it, anything except this. Right, so they can only get one kill with the Shipwreck Geist, and they're going for Magda, which I kind of figured. So at instant speed, I'll add mana with Magda ability. What is the block here? So who do we kill? I say we go for the Stonebinder. Yeah, I like that. Tap for mana. I don't know. Does it matter? Let's go red. I don't know. Doesn't really. We can't use that red mana now. We're just tapping Magda to make a treasure. We're not using this mana. And we are getting card draw with Toski getting through. This has no abilities, right? Yeah. And not that we can do other creatures with his ability. You know, his ability only affects himself anyways. Come on, I need some good stuff here. That's... It's not great. They don't have any flying at the moment. They have nothing that they can bring out with Disturb. Do we go Magda or do we go Arlinn? I don't know. Let's go Arlinn. Ooh, they could have a counter. I didn't even think of that. They don't. Or they're just not using it. Whatever. Get some creatures on the battlefield. And then I say... I don't want to... I'll sack a treasure for the red mana and play out another Magda. And then they play a Doomscar. Or they do that thing. Because that's fair. What you got? Okay, foretell a Doomscar. Could be a Behold the Multiverse, maybe. Oh, wow, thanks. That's just great. We don't need the mana, so we go like this. And we send it back to hand. Okay. Play it again, it's nighttime, so just do it again. Seems we got nothing else to do. And then we have to attack with Toski, so we're going like that. And there's no point in attacking with the wolves, so let's just, yeah. Oh, I did not think... Well, I guess we did have a pretty strong board compared to theirs. Alright, so there we go. That was the gameplay. I don't know if it was just an unlucky day. I felt like, man, like my opponents just had it all most of the time. A few games they were frustrating, yet I was still able to pull off a win. And you know, some games it just didn't matter like what we played. It was just all shut down. But as you can see, I feel like I was complaining a lot about not having more burn spells. It's like, man, all we need is just a little bit more damage and we can kill that creature. Just a little bit more damage with a spell or something, right? And I just wasn't getting it. I don't know what to take out for that, though. Like I was saying in the intro, maybe the Sentinel. I don't know. But I like having creatures. And I don't want to do too many more. Like, I don't want to have a lot of these legendaries at 4 copies like Arlinn and Tovolar. They just go really good with the Bard class because they get so cheap with the Bard class. Same with Targ being free. He's just not that great. He's just not as nearly as powerful. Why only have 2 copies of him? Yeah. I don't know what else to say. When the games went well, man, this deck did some amazing things. And when the games weren't well, it just was embarrassing. So I don't know what else to say on that topic. Hopefully the games are lucky for you and they go break more your way. Let me know what you all think of the deck. Comment down below. What do you think of this? What do you think of me trying to use Bard class with Arlinn and Tovolar? Is it a good idea? Do you think I just had bad luck today? Yeah, like I said, comment down below. Also hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Also check out my Patreon page and any other affiliates that I have down in the video description. That being said, I hope you guys all have a great day. I'll see you at the next video. Cheers.